see. So we should be live. Let's see. It should be just a little bit of delay. Can you see that on YouTube or not?
For me, it still says waiting, but maybe I need to refresh or something.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Oh, why? Okay, perfect. We are live. Welcome, everyone. This will be super funny. First of all, yeah, thank you, Tadas, for being here. Just let's do audio check if you have some problem. Yeah.
Hello. You can hear me?
Can you hear both of us?
Hopefully everything's working.
That's right. Let's wait, but okay, this looks already fine. It's great. Let me check with the other setup.
All right.
Okay, this seems to work.
Great. Yeah, the switching.
Amazing. Amazing. So welcome everybody. I know nothing about Flutter, and yeah. So let's wait just some more seconds. So what are you doing in this live? Basically, let me share this thing. I've prepared this presentation, which is not really a presentation, but basically what I already have in my PC, which is a Windows machine. So I have VS Code already installed. I have no Flutter extension. I've installed the live share extension, which is to work together with Tadas, but you don't need that if you work alone. Also, I've installed already Android Studio. I can't remember exactly which SDK, and I have an emulator set. We will see this maybe later. Yeah, let's see. Let's try to launch the emulator. Where is that?
You want me to give a little Flutter introduction?
Can you see? Yeah, Tadas. Yeah. Can you see this one? Nice.
Yep, I see it. It's nice and big.
I don't know if this will work.
It should work. Yeah. Sorry, I'll give a little Flutter introduction while we get started. So
yeah, just let me change like this. Okay, perfect. I'm listening. Yeah.
All right.
Hi, Tadas.
So, those who aren't familiar with Flutter, it is a framework made by Google. It came out, I think, like 2 years ago at this point. The big selling point for it is you can write one code base for projects that are iOS, Android, web, desktop, so Linux, Mac, or Windows. And then also there's some work on embedded as well. So you can literally just have one code base where you write code once, and then you can make it on any platform you want. That's the dream. And it uses a language called Dart, which is also a Google language. It sometimes intimidates people a little bit, but I think it's actually pretty quick to learn, and it's very close to JavaScript. So we'll see how Francesco learns it today.
Let's see. I don't know. And what we are saying, Tadas, it's really important, because I think that this is the dream of every developer, to just have one code base to rule them all, basically. Yeah.
Exactly. And there's a couple other options for this type of cross-platform development. There's React Native, there's Ionic. So take a look at those. But from what I've seen, I mean, I might be a little bit biased, but who knows? But I think Flutter seems to be the one that has the brightest future of now.
Yeah, I can compare maybe this with just Android Studio. I've tried Android Studio and Unity 3D, which is more for games. I've already published an app with a working banner on the Google Play Store. It's not about development, so you don't need that. It's a periodic table. But for example, I'm really interested into that, to create just an APK, and maybe in the future we can create a banner and a revenue. So this could be really interesting. So basically, this tutorial will be on a Windows machine. So maybe Tadas, if you want, you can, while I try to install them, now let me switch on this stuff. Okay, so let me go. Okay, so let's pretend that I am alone now. Yeah, let me just if we have just question, and then we can start. Question for okay. They have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you
I see it.
do you require a higher resolution PC to code with Flutter? Basically,
Do you need a high resolution PC to code with Flutter?
I require high rig PC. I think it
No,
says high requirements. Yeah.
yeah. So a high rig PC, probably like one with a lot of big specs, and I don't think so. Not there's a. I mean, it's just like any other programming language. You don't really
Yeah.
need
You told
a performant PC to write the code. But I mean, if you use an emulator with Flutter, it'd be nice to have a more performant PC. But you don't need to use an emulator either. You can just plug your
Yeah.
phone in and
Yeah,
debug
and
on
for
there.
example, you already told me something interesting that you can use even Android Studio. Is that right?
Mhm.
But we will try to use with VS Code, which maybe is lighter. But this
Yes.
could be an option. Maybe because we have already the Android SDK integrated there. So thank you.
Yeah. So they some people that develop with Flutter, they either choose. So Android Studio is kind of nice because there's a lot of tooling for Flutter, but VS Code pretty much has most of the tooling except for some very like complex things.
Yeah.
People would
Yeah.
like to use Android Studio for it, but Android Studio is a bit heavier for it.
Yeah, yeah. So let's pretend now that I am. So I think that we're ready to start. So let's pretend that now I am alone and I want to try Flutter for the first time. So the first thing that I would do is to go on the Tadas Petra channel for real and check his video. So, but now we can't do this because otherwise we should have his audio, and I have here the real Tadas Petra, which maybe it's even better. But for example, this is how I would start. So you can start with like that. Maybe this is also what I will do after this live. I can also give a feedback about maybe after having here Tadas. Then I'll try that very good video that you made some months ago, I can't remember, but it was very successful. Congratulations with that, Tadas. So do you suggest okay, so can we start with the official documentation? Do you agree with this? Yes. Perfect. I like
Also,
this.
there's a question from Albert that will answer it whenever you click install because it takes a little bit. I think it's a pretty good.
Yeah, let's see. If you want to
but yeah.
answer, Albert, letting us know.
We'll do it when we start installing it because you're going to be there soon and it's going to take a couple minutes. So it'll be perfect. But I think the Flutter documentation is like really good. That's the only thing we'll need today, I think.
Okay, so let's see here what I see. So
very top.
here it looks very fine. So get started, watch video now. Fast development. So this looks already promising. Fast development. Try Flutter in your browser. I don't know. Maybe I will try to create something on my own, for example.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Expressibility.
At the very top, there's a docs. So that's where you will want to go to after you check that out.
It looks kind of similar to Docker, so I really like this. Very new to Flutter. Yeah. So get started. Let's see.
Yep.
So I think we need to get started. So we need to install something. So I've here. Let's get to my presentation. So I think we need to install Dart, which is the language that Flutter uses. So I think that on their site they think that you already have Dart. Am I correct, or maybe not?
I think if you install Flutter, it installs Dart for you as well.
This is
so
interesting.
I think if you go to installation right there, I think it'll do both of them for you.
This will be interesting. So let's try. Okay, so it says system requirements. Okay, I have everything else. Git for Windows. Okay, Git. I have Git Bash, but it should work. Download the following.
Yeah.
Okay, let's download this. Okay. Okay. Extract the zip and place it on the file in the desired installation location for the Flutter SDK. Let's see. Do not install Flutter that requires elevated privileges. And which level of language of Dart language does it Flutter uses? I've seen 1, 2 version.
There's a there was a Dart 1.0, and then they moved to Dart 2.0, which makes the code a little bit nicer to read. But that was a little while ago. It definitely uses 2. So it's a newer one.
Okay, so here I have this. So it says extract the zip and press the Flutter. Okay, so first of all, extract here.
Is the actual Flutter SDK, and I just Googled it to confirm. It says the Flutter SDK includes the full Dart SDK. So
okay, so yes, and I'm doing this on purpose because I want to show the process from zero, because I could have installed this, but I didn't want to do this. So I extracted the zip. Okay, so this. Okay, so this is Flutter basically. So I have extracted this. So it seems that I don't need to install the. Okay, is that the zip? Okay, I've done this. So, to install a fixed version. Okay, so we are now ready. Okay. Oh, this is my favorite part on Windows. I love this. I knew that I had to do this on Windows from the start. Yeah. We have done this with Java countless times.
So you got to press this. Yeah, it's the hardest part for me.
Let's see. If I can do this, I'm done, I think. It will be easy. Yep. Okay, so under user variables. Okay, so this one. Append the full path to Flutter bin. Okay, so maybe I know this. Usually I do like no bin. That was tricky. Okay,
you see, there's Dart and Flutter there.
Okay, so bin and here edit.
Yep.
New. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I think this will be the hardest part, because I failed so many times with Java. If you miss to spell something, you're done. Okay.
That's where I usually mess up.
So now maybe I can try to open a prompt.
Yep.
So let's see, as a Flutter. Okay, let's try. I have something like WSL, but let's try with simple things now. So this would. Okay, no. I want to. Do I need PowerShell? Just let's try the easiest one. So I don't know if people can watch this. Maybe like this. Maybe like this is better. Let me check. Sure. Yeah, maybe it's better like this. Okay, this should be just a little bit better. Sometimes please check the chat, Tadas, because I'm doing stuff here. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
They're all saying that we're two legends on the same platform right now.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Okay, so I can try to do this, but this is the which. The which on command.
So I don't know what that which Flutter Dart. If I were you, I would just run Flutter Doctor.
Flutter. Let's see if we have something. Okay, it's doing something. I don't know if I need to stop this. I just wrote Flutter. Maybe I've already. This is also in Italian. It says transferring. It's doing stuff, so I'm happy with this. This says Flutter Doctor.
Yeah, that's what I was told you to type, but I don't know what this is doing, but I think it's good too.
I hope so, because.
Downloading Dart. All right, but so this is the section where I was going to answer Albert's question. He said, "What is the? Do you mind letting us know what you don't like about Flutter? Usually, people advocate for technology. Skip that part." So I'm probably a little bit biased on this front, but I think so. There's some issues with Flutter that, in my opinion, they're not the biggest issues for what the Flutter solves. The problems it solves, the issues it has aren't as big. But currently, there's there's an issue that people are disappointed about, and it's called the iOS jank issue. And it's a little bit where, so the animation for the first time when you start up your application on iOS has a little bit of jank. Now, that's probably one of the bigger issues that people in the Flutter community see right now. But in my opinion, it is a big issue that should be solved, but it's a little bit over exaggerated, I feel. Then the rest of them is just like some of the things aren't as easy as they could be. In my opinion, like Navigator 2.0 is one of those. But overall, I think it's pretty great. I think the maybe the worst part about it is it's just new. So it takes some time for more and more packages to become more stable and all of that stuff. That's maybe the worst part. But for me, everything I've tried to do works great with it. So
okay. Let's focus on the good parts now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've done Flutter and has done something. Flutter tool is okay. So now I'll follow the tutorial and say Flutter Doctor.
This is the scary part. Hopefully, we see a bunch of green check marks.
Let's see. And yeah, we can see that we have not tried this before. I'm not cheating at all. Tadas has not said nothing about that before. So, because I'm really curious about that. Okay.
Requires Android SDK 29. Oof.
So, okay. So here, if I would be alone now, I would go on the Android Studio and I would then download this Android SDK. Right?
Yep.
Okay, so maybe this could take a while. And other things that you see here.
So the rest is it's as long as you get the right SDK, the rest is pretty simple.
Okay, so I can't remember exactly here. There should be here SDK manager, right?
Right.
Okay, this one.
Yep.
Yeah, because I've done this already with other times, so at least. Yeah, okay. Okay, this could take a while, maybe. And what about the other problems?
They should be pretty easy. So, I mean, I think we should just go in a row because that's usually, so it's going to go from most complex to least complex. The Flutter plugin is just in Android Studio, you just search for plugins and then you click install, and then VS Code, same thing. So those two are not like really simple ones. And then there's you have to accept some licenses. So you'll see Flutter Doctor -- Android -- licenses, and then I'll give you a prompt to accept it. So that's pretty easy too.
Okay, so this is nice. So I had this problem, but I think that this is one of the best parts of a tutorial. Maybe if this was a tutorial, I would have cut this part. I can this on a live stream. But because this is interesting, because if one person starts from scratch, maybe they don't have the latest version of the Android SDK, so they have exactly this problem. So if I can solve a problem of someone, yeah, we can relax, maybe just take a break. But I really wanted to, let's say that I didn't want to get a lot of errors, but this could be really useful.
Yeah, these aren't too bad. I was scared of more complex.
And also I'm doing the live stream, so this could be a little bit slow, but yeah, it's working. Let's see if we have some people. Yeah. So
Igor.
Igor. Let's see. Android Studio. Yeah.
No, VS Code, man. Android Studio is too much.
No, I've just opened Android Studio I just opened Android Studio to do something. Even with Unity, I just opened the Android Studio to install, for example, an SDK. Something else, but
I just hear the fans just start going as loud as they can.
Yeah. So okay, so but should I already have? But if I do type Dart here,
I think so.
Can I try?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Oh, this is good. Whoa, what is this? No, the version. Okay, wait. Dart.
I think.
No.
Yeah.
I would have cut this in a tutorial. Okay, so this is 2.10.
Yep.
Nice. So let's say that I can. Okay. So I've installed the Dart. So I've installed the. So this is the Flutter SDK. I can say that I have installed that. Let's say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Okay. So this is finished.
Yep.
Okay. So I can try to type again Flutter Doctor. I'm already an expert. Okay. So this could be okay. Nice.
So run the licenses part.
Okay. So, but the licenses, maybe it's if you want to deploy to the application on the store or no?
No, you still need it in order to even run.
But I can run this.
Yes.
Oh.
And you're just gonna have to click yes a bunch of times.
Why don't you do this alone? If you ask me to run this command. Error. Oh, right. Java is set to an invalid directory because I had to. I had fought a lot with Java on this machine. So, okay. So if I say, this should be okay. Let's see. Java classpath. To check the Java version, the Java path. This should be already on the machine. Why don't I like this? This is exactly the program files Java JDK. They should have this. Let's see.
This is what I was worried about.
I love this. I love solving this problem, and I love working on Windows. Really, I love this.
Right.
This is okay. Java home is set to an invalid directory. So what can I try to do this? Because I have Java installed. Let's try to the environment variable. Because why do you need Java? Because it's Android. Java home. But I have this. Why? Java home. Maybe I can try to solve this. Let's see. I have Java. I have this. No, this is the JRE.
You need the JDK, I believe.
But this is the JDK.
Yeah. Maybe we need the. That's the part that I kind of get lost.
Okay. So, let's see. Okay. So. Java sets to an invalid directory, but if I type Java, I have something, so I can say.
Okay, I think I found the answer on Stack Overflow.
Nice.
Potentially, so it's saying in the path, so java.home path, we don't need the /bin/java.exe. So to remove the last two folders, we just need the JDK location.
Like this.
And remove the /2. Yeah, all right. So you remember those slashes that you had for if you need to change it back afterwards, but
yeah, because when I will use the Unity, they want the exe. Yeah. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see.
Hopefully this works now. What? Oh wait, no, that's
no. Maybe I need to reset this.
Yeah.
No. I love working from command line in Windows. It's really it's so a pleasure. Flutter Doctor. Sorry for that, but this is. Wow. If I can check, if I can save.
Oh, there we go. That's good. Good news.
Okay, we have solved the Java path in the live stream, so this is amazing. I'm
Well, you
super
still need
happy.
to, yeah,
Thank you,
you still
Tadas.
need to run the Flutter Doctor Android licenses, but I think it says they're
Mm.
not accepting now
Let's
instead
see.
of errors.
Okay, let's see. But maybe it will complain again. No, what is the command? Which was this one? No.
It's dash dash
It's
Android
this
licenses.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Control.
Wow.
Igor's century-old configuration problems of Java. Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that every time. But I had this set up like this because Unity wanted this. Okay, this is crazy. Review licenses that have not been accepted. Yes. Review yes.
Yep.
Okay,
You
now
just gotta.
I'm gonna read this on live stream line by line, line by line. Okay,
Robert's here. Hey, Robert. And then
I'll do
there's
this.
a
Yeah,
someone has a question.
yeah,
What does Dart have to do with Flutter and Dart? So Dart is the actual language that Flutter runs on.
exactly.
So it's the language developed by Google, and that's the. Oh, what does Java have to do with Flutter and Dart? Okay. So you are developing apps for Android and for iOS. So you still need all the tooling for Android and iOS because Flutter compiles it into native code. So that's why you need that stuff.
Yeah, and of course I'm pretty sure that I can't build on a Windows machine an iOS, or I can.
No, you can't.
You can't. But this is something
But
that Apple. Yeah, but I have a MacBook, but I can't live stream from that for now. Maybe I'll do this in the future because I'm interested into that.
yeah, but there's definitely some workarounds. I think there's services like Code Magic and stuff that
Yeah,
let you a
maybe
virtual
you
machine,
can
but not
try.
directly.
Or you can, or you, for example, I think, for example, for Unity, you can build in the cloud, for example, maybe you
Yeah.
can do something like that. Okay, but for now, I'm happy with that. Okay, so are we done? Let's go
Well,
back.
run Flutter.
Let's go back here. So, okay.
So no, you're not done yet. There's a you still need to run the run Flutter doc. You'll see 2 more errors.
Let's see.
Yeah.
But I like this idea that at least it helps you. So this is
Yep.
also. And do I need to install this sort of stuff?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Okay.
You need to see all green check marks except for the last one, if because you can start up the device later. But yeah.
Android Studio, Flutter plugin, not installed. Is that Flutter? But so I need to. Okay. Can you help me here? So maybe in the Android Studio one here.
Yep.
Maybe something that I can install from here.
Yep. So on the left side, you see plugins.
I can't see that. Oh, okay.
Almost
Plugins.
there. Yep. Now just search for Flutter.
Hmm.
It's actually right there. You see that?
I missed that. 7.9 million. So this should be the right one, I think.
Yep. And I think it automatically installs Dart for you too. But we will have to check it.
The Flutter plugin requires Dart.
Yep.
Do that. Please. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so there is this part, of setup, but
Now you can
but do I need to do something with Xcode for Mac or no?
No.
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 This problem is
So-
just for Windows and Android. Okay, so let's. Okay, Flutter Doctor.
And we'll have one more left.
No,
Not yet. Maybe you got to restart the thing again.
I don't know. I'm sure there is a command to do this.
Someone says, why don't you just use a Mac? Yeah, just curious. I do use a Mac. That's my main.
I use a Mac too, but now I'm live streaming and I need to use Windows, so it's just for you.
Yeah.
But I can try. Yeah, I have never. Maybe it could Flutter Doctor like this.
Yes.
Let's see. No. Still
Flutter not installed.
Maybe update. Maybe I need to restart something. Welcome to Flutter. No?
It's weird.
Let's try. let's try again. Let's check the
See if they're installed first. Yeah.
plugins. I think that we will use maybe 70% of the live stream to do this to the setup, but I knew this already. Okay, so it should have maybe restart the Android Studio. I don't know.
I already restarted, but that's weird.
This has Flutter that's Dart plugin. But because it says it's Flutter plugin. I can't restart my machine. I can't restart maybe Android Studio. I don't know. Something else.
Maybe we could just try to run it. Maybe it's just Flutter Dart that's messing up.
What? So you say ignore? I can try maybe.
We could try, yeah.
Let's try.
Or,
Let's launch again Android Studio and the prompt.
alright.
Let's see. Sure, there is a better way to launch a prompt. So Flutter Doctor. Yeah, but this is the hardest part. So it says that the plugin is not installed. What can I do? Let's say on plugins. Maybe install the something with Dart. It says installed. Maybe I need to link these plugins to the Android SDK.
I don't have to do that usually, but maybe, I don't know.
SDK tools.
Safe fix for Macs. Just run.
Because this is something that is installed through the Android Studio. Maybe I can try to, but this plugin is installed globally or just for the project. It should be installed globally.
I think it's globally.
It should be good. Maybe we could try to just launch the Android SDK manager without Android Studio. I don't know. It should be the same.
Yeah.
Let's say.
What about? Let's see. I wonder what happens if you just try to create a Flutter project. Because like if you go to File now in Android Studio.
But on the live share one, on the another one.
Just try an Android Studio. We'll see
Okay. So file new.
Yeah,
new Flutter project. So it seems that I can do this from here. Try it on VS Code.
If you wanna
no, let's try here because I need to understand. But we are not opening VS Code now. So okay, so let's try this.
All right.
So here it says project name Flutter app 1. For example, here the Flutter SDK path it should be on where was that when I've installed that in the G. Okay, so this should be here, the bin one.
Yeah. So just click OK.
It doesn't like that.
All right, remove the bin maybe. Nice.
Okay. Okay, this is a package name, Kotlin support, shift. Okay. Okay, so here it's creating the project. So the issue.
That might be just a command prompt issue. I don't know.
It could be.
Or some connections aren't there. Not too sure.
So here we should have already something working at least. Okay, so this is already good.
Worst case scenario.
Help me to choose, Tadas. Should we try on VS Code or we just go on this? Okay, I'll say let's give us 5 minutes, 10 minutes. on VS Code because we also have live share there. Maybe we can try with a lighter IDE. Otherwise,
Sure.
my PC would burn, but no. Okay, so I should have already done this. So let's try. Let's try on VS Code. So if I
It
go,
should be better on VS Code. VS Code is
let's try.
easier.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Okay. First of all, I have already created this. So this is basically an empty folder with. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay.
Yeah, because we have the
It
terminal
should
here
look
already.
fine. Okay, so here I am in a empty folder, and Tadas is with me basically. Are you there?
Yeah.
Can you
Oh wait, I don't see the empty folder. I don't see anything, but I think we might need some code first before I see anything.
Yeah, maybe you have at the top top right
Yeah, I see.
a pin. Maybe.
I see that I'm in your session, so
Okay, nice. Okay, so here we are in the. Okay.
and I see your commands going in, but I can only read them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
On the left, you want
so-
to install the Flutter extension.
Okay, so let's install the right. So let's install the Flutter extension, which is not the Flutter plugin. So just this one.
Yep.
This is one you use. Nice.
Yes.
You have something else.
I
What
think
about
this one
yeah?
also installs Dart for you as
Yeah,
well.
I just checked like 3 minutes about the widgets and components Flutter. So maybe if you can, maybe later explain
Sure.
just a little bit, but maybe I got the idea. Okay,
So
so we
check for
have
Dart.
this one.
Check for Dart as well. Go to the extensions and make sure Dart. I think it automatically installs, but just double check. Yes. Okay. Good.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, so here, okay, so this is a clean situation. So if I don't know if we now if we have some problems with the Flutter plugin, we will try on Android Studio, but I would prefer to do it like this if we can. So
All right.
how should I initialize a new project? Give me one minute. Just let me try. Let me try because okay, let's pretend that I've done everything. Okay, next step. Setup. They have also. Okay, test drive. This
I
is
think
just,
this part's not going to tell you. I think you got to go to the next part.
yeah.
Write your first app. So if on the get started, there's a write your first app.
Get started.
No. On the left side, you see there? You were just install, set up an editor, and then test drive, and write your first app. There you go.
Okay, and I'm not faking. I'm really doing this. Okay, so part 1. Okay, if you have enabled web, I don't know what it is. Part 1, what we use. Okay, so I think we are at this part.
Yep. Almost.
Okay, but I
There
wait. Okay, because here it already talks about code. I'll show you my high Dart. Maybe this one. So this is okay, but this is for Android Studio, I think.
It should be pretty similar for both.
Start a new Flutter project. Select Flutter application. But maybe using the Flutter command line, maybe.
Yeah, there's a command.
Here. Wait.
Yeah.
I got this. View. View. Okay, so let me try to do like this. Okay, just let me do like this. I want this on the right side. Okay, and here I put it like this. Okay, so it says okay, so view. So
This is the
new application
beginner way to do it.
project.
There's a nice command prompt as well.
Nice.
So this one works.
Okay, couldn't find and so Flutter is installed and done in your path. So I have this locate SDK, and here on the G, like this. No, we don't like this. Flutter SDK.
No, I think just locate. That you think you click download there, but
it should.
Oh yeah. Set SDK folder.
It should be like this.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Okay, what is this? Select a folder. Okay.
So this is to create the project in. I think that's your.
Okay. So maybe we can maybe we need to do this again with live share. Right.
Yeah.
So we need maybe let's go here. Let's create a new.
Didn't you have a folder set up?
Flutter. Hello. So maybe okay. Okay. No.
Yeah, you already have. I think.
Wow. So much fantasy. Hello. Okay. So like this. So I'm inside the folder like this. Yeah. Select a folder. And now maybe it has initialized that.
Did you click enter or did you click out of it?
It should be.
Because it asks you to name your.
It should be enter. Let's see. This is interesting. No, this is empty. Let's let's do this again. I don't know if I've done new application project.
Just click that one. Just do that one.
This is this one, like this.
Sure. Yeah, set folder. And then make sure you click enter. Yeah.
I've not pressed enter here.
There we go.
Okay. Maybe he has created another folder. Yes. Yes. So I see stuff, but can you access these files?
Let me see.
But this is interesting.
Loading. Yes, I can.
Wow. Okay. So now you can just write everything.
Yeah. All right. So we did it.
Okay. So we did it. So the Flutter doctor, failed us. Okay. So just let me close something. Okay. Okay. So let me check rapidly this. So we have basically here. We have installed Dart. Let's say installed Flutter. Maybe if I reboot my machine, that error could go away. Yeah, and maybe. Now, okay. So now, let me try just a little bit more with the docs. Then I think that I'll ask for your help. So we have created. Enter project name, creator select the parent director, wait for the project to complete, and the main Dart file to appear. Okay, nice. Okay, run the app. Locate the VS Code status bar, the blue bar at the bottom. Okay, but I can't see here something with Flutter. VS Code status bar. Select device.
You might need to restart. Remember, it said.
Restart the Visual Studio Code?
Yeah, one after you set the path. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay, let's close it. I don't know if I could lose the live share. But okay, but we are getting there slowly, but I'm kind of happy. Maybe I can open just this one, just the Flutter application.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, you had another VS Code thing open down there. I'm not
No,
sure if that.
here. Okay. Ah, okay. Now I see Flutter.
Nice.
But are you there? Or
I'm not anymore.
not anymore? But I can share. Maybe it's this one. It's this one.
Oh yeah, I got
Try
it.
if you got this.
Nice. I'm in.
Joining.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, I see you.
Oh, great. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, so why? Oh, we have resetted this because we had not this Flutter, but I think this has been a little bit hard because it was the first time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
So now what I would do for you, I would start an Android device and try to run this app.
Let's try. Okay, I can't click on this part. No. No device here.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, this one. This
Sure.
should be connected with the emulator. Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Nice. Nice. But this should start the application or not? Just no, we just started them.
Yeah. It's just starting the emulator for that. Now you can start the application. If you go to VS Code at the top, you'll see there's a debug button and you could run that.
Okay, but this is okay here. No, this one.
Yep.
The debug. Oh, it's the same.
Sure, whichever one, yeah.
Let's try with the simple one. Run without the bug. So let's see.
There we go.
Oh, this is getting super interesting because, for example, I can make a comparison because I've worked with Unity 3D, which okay, is fun, it's good, but it's super heavy. For example, you need to launch something super. You need to do a lot of stuff to reach at this point because it's not meant. I think that a good thing of Flutter is that it's mobile first, so it's for mobile and then on desktop. Instead, for example, on Unity, it was everything for desktop and then you have to switch on the Android. But it's good. I'm not here to blame Unity, but
yeah.
I like
and
this.
I think the first time you're gonna run it is gonna take a little bit of time, but then you'll see it has.
Let's see if we have some. For example, I've created this application with Unity, but it was just a predictable. You just click things and they open up. So I don't really need a game engine to do this. It was because I just knew that, but it works. I also have some revenue from that in one year. No, nice.
Also, the very nice feature about Flutter and Dart is called hot reload. So you can change the code up, click save, and it'll update right away. There you go. It's your first Flutter app.
Oh, but this is not a hello world.
No, this is more complicated. There's a plus button at the bottom you could click.
Wow. Okay, I'm done.
You're done.
I like this. I like that this is not just an hello world. It has already some logic. I love this.
Yeah.
I'm starting loving
So
this.
I think if you're running in this mode, so like if you go to the primary swatch, you see there, it's at colors.blue. Change that to colors.green. And then
this is. Wait, what is this? Nice.
And then click save. So Control S, and then look at your phone.
But this is super fast. Let's
it's really fast.
Let's play a little bit because I want to check. I don't know if you can see that on the live. I've done something strange. I'm starting. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you could change the color again. You'll see how fast it changes. That's very nice.
Red. Wow. It's incredible.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
It's really quick, and like it does that with any changes that you have. It's almost instant.
It's super. Okay, so so this is already great because let's say that we have already something working. Now I'd like to play just a little bit with Dart. I do not annoy you all, but for example, now maybe I ask a little bit for your help, Tadas. So what can I try to do something super easy So this is Dart language, right? So let me check it like this because I've never seen that. So let's see if I can understand. Okay, you need import void main. So it has this void main like Java.
Yeah, so that's the entry point for that.
Java is that's public state void. So I can't remember. Okay, so let's see. Here I see. Okay, so here I see 3 classes: stateless widget, stateful widget, and state homepage. So I think that okay, I know something. I don't know if you know about Android Studio and activities, Windows, something like that. So I think that this could be what an activity is in Android. So the home page is like this page.
So I'll give you the quick overview of what Flutter is, because it's actually, I think it's a lot different than the way normal applications work. The whole logic behind Flutter is that everything is a widget. So you'll notice in the main, it says run app. That's the only thing that is not a widget. Then you're running your first widget, and that's the app. So all Flutter is basically just a tree of widgets that goes down like as much as you can. And my app is at the very top, and then whatever widgets, just a tree of widgets going down. There's 2 types of widgets. There's a stateful and a stateless widget. You see both of those. So the actual app is a stateless widget, which means it doesn't really hold any type of state and don't really modify much. It's just kind of like a static screen, right? And then a stateful widget is stuff that you can change. So like the number 2 changes, and you can hold stuff inside of it. And when you have a stateful widget, you get the stateful widget definition and the state. So that's why you see the state class as well. Okay. But you see it will extend the stateful widget.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe I understood. So maybe this let's see. So this class, my homepage state, it's a state for this class on my home page. Oh,
exactly.
I'm a genius. Which is maybe you can understand this by the name, but okay. Yep. So if you want to create a state for a stateful widget, you should create in a separate class.
Flutter already kind of does that for you. So like if you type in STL, then it creates a stateful widget and the state for it automatically. But yeah, technically, if you have a stateful widget, you need a state class for it.
Nice. I love this idea. So let's see, because here, for example, we have a lot of comments, but the lines of code, they are not that many. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let me check this Dart language. Now I'm super curious about that. So it has so inside this. Let's start from this one. So increment counter. If you can check the chat if you have some question. So here we have this. Okay, this set state. It's interesting. Set state.
So set state is the one that tells the widget to reload, so re-render, so that it can show the updated stuff. So like you see that you increment the counter, and since like if you remove the set state there and increment the counter, nothing will happen. Set state is the one that tells this widget build. So you see the build down there. That's basically that's the continuation of the widget tree. So you'll see there's the scaffold widget, an app bar widget, a center widget. Those are all widgets like lower in the widget tree from my app. And inside that build function is what actually gets built in your UI. And set state basically tells that build function to re-trigger.
Okay, just let me check like this so people can read maybe. Okay, so this is the widget build. Okay,
and if you read the first comment underneath,
it has a build context in input, so it has a context. So I remember the idea of context in Android. Okay, scaffold. Okay, this is a bit strange. Title text. I remember a tweet about text on Twitter. I remember. I'm following you. Yeah. Body center. Okay.
So inside that text, you can change that to say "Hello World" if you want this to be a real Hello World app.
Yes. Okay. Okay, let me try. Let me do something very dumb, but I need to understand. Okay. Can I try to change the alignment, maybe? Body?
So
Do I
the
have...
center widget is specifically for centering the text. If you want to change it, you can change that widget to. You can just remove it actually. Just so you see that light bulb that pops up. You
Which
go up, you see that
one?
light bulb to the left. There's a little light
Yeah.
bulb. It's just to do remove this widget.
Are you sure? I remove this.
Yes.
Okay.
You can Control Z if anything. Now save. Boom.
Okay.
So the column, it says it's aligned to the center. If you remove the alignment, it'll go to the top.
Remove to the alignment.
Yeah.
When
So there's a property within column. It says main axis alignment.
okay. So, but this is a Dart object.
It's a Flutter object.
Flutter. Which is the difference between a Dart object and a Flutter object?
I guess technically it is a Dart object too, but Dart is built on Flutter. So Flutter is built on Dart. So if you were using a Dart language, you wouldn't see all these widgets. These widgets are created with Dart, but they aren't in Dart. So
Nice.
like if you were using just the Dart SDK, you wouldn't see column text, floating button, or any of that stuff.
Of course. Yeah, I was talking about the structure of what we have in input. So okay.
I guess you're right.
Okay. So of course, this is something of Dart Flutter. No, I got this the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, here is something strange. Okay, text. So this is something similar to JavaScript.
Yep.
Yeah. String interpolation.
Yes.
Okay. Like this. Okay. So if I do, for example, let's do something silly. I can't do this.
You need the dollar sign.
The dollar sign every time. Okay. So JavaScript is superior to this. Okay. Nice. I'm already a Dart master. Yeah, but for example, this is super powerful. The string interpolation inside this one, because it makes it super simple to change some text.
Yeah, there's multiple ways to do that. You can do without interpolating. You can just do _counter dot toString if you want. That works as well.
Let's try. Let's see if I do this.
But outside of the quotes. So remove the quotes altogether. I can show you if you want.
Yeah, help me, please. I don't want to look dumb.
Do a.
Yeah, but maybe I need to save. So tell me, are you on this? Okay, I see Tadas Petra. Now it's like on a game. It's like on a game when you see on the minimap your friend helping there. So
now
here
do
you
_counter.
Do I need to do something?
Yeah. So type out _counter.
Okay.
And then dot toString. There you go. Now if you save it, you'll see the same thing you did before. I mean, there's no space now, but you can add the space after.
But this is a different. Okay. Okay. So this is just a syntactic sugar. This dollar counter. Okay. So maybe this is good.
It's useful whenever you have a long text and you don't want, like if you're just trying to show the counter there, you can just do counter toString. But
nice. I love this. So floating action. So, but this is already a great setup because it's super simple. It's super. It's very lightweight. So I love this. So let me see this style theme of context.
So basically, there's this theme object throughout the whole app that you can reference, and you can define the. Let's say you want the headline 4 to look different. You can define.
Yeah, I remember that in the beginning you told me to change something. So let's see. It should be here. So theme is this one.
Sure. Yeah.
Ah,
So
this
you
is,
can, I
let
mean,
me change it. Let me change this. Let me understand. Let's see. Okay, so I've
this
not.
one that
This is not changed because this is the title of the. This is not what is written here. This is the
correct.
title of the application, maybe.
Yes.
What you
Yes.
see when. Okay, okay.
But you'll
I was
see
expecting here to change something. Okay,
right
so.
there. If
Okay.
you see the home, there will be a title that you pass in there.
This is this one. This is the title showed. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. But it reloads super fast. Okay. Yeah. For example, when I work with Unity, I need to stop and reload every time. So, okay. So, what is this? Visual density. Adaptive Flutter. But
This makes there's a comment above it. It's I'm not too sure. I think it's just something of how it
only the
looks.
brightness of the primary color. But I think this is. Let's see if I can break it. I have just this one. Okay, but anyway, I am already quite kind of happy with this. Okay, so I don't know if we
I have
can.
a suggestion for something we could do that's pretty simple to do in Flutter, but might be pretty hard to do in other apps.
Let's try. Let's see.
So what do you think about moving that button to underneath the text,
The button, this one, the plus
or
button.
or actually, yeah, maybe
uh,
just adding a second button that increments
Just
it.
wait a second because I've noticed that on the stream they don't see that plus button. Okay, so
Oh,
let me. Okay.
we can add
Okay.
a second button that modifies the same counter if you want. It should be pretty easy.
Easy for you, yes, of course.
Yeah, it'll be easy for you too, trust me.
No, I'm joking. But let's say that, yeah, I like this. So I think that I'll check a lot of your videos. I have work to do this evening. Yeah. Okay. So now I can see. Okay. Let's say that I want to move the button. So what you said. So
Or maybe let's just do add another one because
okay.
I mean,
Well,
deleting doesn't really show much value, but
okay.
let-
So okay. So let me just think a little bit. So what I'll do. So for example, I'll do something like this. No.
yeah.
I need. Okay, so you told me that everything is a widget. So let's see if I can do this alone. Just give me
Alright.
2 minutes, and then
Yeah, do
you're
it.
giving me the resolution. So, let's see. It should be here. Some. Okay, so it's not here. So it should be here.
So there's no button. You're going to be adding one, but let's see if you can figure out where and how to add it. And I'll give you a hint. Then, so like usually you would just Google this. So like
Yeah.
I think this hint is okay, but the name of the widget you will add is called raised button. Just you got to find out where and what to add into it.
Okay, so I only have this. Okay, so you told me that everything is a widget. So we shouldn't add this new element. So this is a new layout element. Right?
Just-
Something like that. Or not. Okay, so this is let me think, because this is not about logic, but this is about a layout.
Yeah.
So I will. Okay. Title theme. You told me add me. So stateful widget. My home key. And this one instead as a counter and increment counter. Okay.
I feel like one of my favorite ways to show, like to kind of think through it, is if you have any type of editor. So maybe open up that text document and then you can try to recreate the widget tree that you have, and then that's a really good way to understand what's actually happening in the app, I think.
Do you mean in a separate text editor?
Or actually just go to the bottom of this file and you can kind of just
Here?
put like top layer. Yeah, sure. And I'll help you out this way.
Okay.
So what's the very top widget that you have?
So So, but if I type here widget, do we have something here?
Just whatever. We'll just ignore the colors. But
So you say widget.
no.
No.
Check this out. So basically, the widget tree that you have in this current app. If you go to the very top, remember how there was that run app thing?
Okay.
So that's the very top widget level that you have. So you could write that down, that the My App widget is the very top one.
And this is the one run here. Run
Yes.
app, my app. So this is the, okay.
This is the top level widget that you have.
This is the top level widget that we have. So we need another widget at a low. You told me about this tree structure.
Yes.
So
what's the widget below the top level widget, My App?
So this button widget.
No. So I'll give you a hint on the first one. So if we go, I'll try to show you what I'm trying to do here, and then you can finish it up. But at the bottom,
Yeah, let's try.
we have the My App widget, and then what am I doing? Why is it scrolling so much? And then below that widget, we have the Material App. Material App widget.
Material app is this new widget.
Yeah, so that's the widget tree at the very top. We have the My App, then Material App, then what goes below the Material App.
But the material app is something that we are creating. It's not something which exists.
No, it exists.
It exists. Okay.
We're trying to look at the layout that we currently have.
Okay.
So if you go back to the top, what's the one underneath Material App?
This is returns the material app.
Yeah, so that's where you got the second. This is the second widget in the widget tree. It's the Material App widget.
Okay. Okay, but we have this widget that returns a material app.
So that's
already have
the
this
widget is a return type. Yeah, the return type of this function is of type widget, and which is Material App.
But we need, okay, so, but I'm just a little bit lost now, but this is because the first time, because I need to understand the difference between this widget. The widget is an abstract class, okay, the agnosticable tree. This is interesting.
Let me do that, but
okay.
I guess you have to define it as a return of a widget, but
and the material app, okay. Okay, because I can't see the default one, so this is why I'm a bit lost. Because
the default one, what?
The default one, we should have here some default one that we append this kind of new element. This is what I'm thinking about. So
I'm not sure what you mean. What
but
where you the default, like the background or something?
Yeah, I'm thinking about yeah. So this is why I'm thinking about this.
I'll give you a hint on that one too. The actual what we're drawing on top of, that widget is called a scaffold.
I've seen that. I remember a scaffold somewhere. Where was that?
There you go.
Okay, I remember this. So this is the in the state return scaffold up. This is here we have an up bar, a body. I'm almost there. Okay, this is good. I love this. Okay, so for example, on pressed tooltip. Okay, but tooltip maybe is if you press this. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Of course, because we are on mobile, of course. Child icon. So maybe it should be okay. So this return. The up bar is this one.
Yep.
The body is this one.
Yep.
Nice. So let me see. The trading comma we have also. So let's see if I do something like that.
You can't have two.
I can't have two.
No. So those are all like properties defined on the scaffold. If you hover over scaffold, you could see some other ones you could add.
I can't. Okay, so I can't override the scaffold. So the scaffold is something to get started. Okay, but I can. Okay, but I can. For example, here, if I delete this, I should add this part somewhere else. Or not?
The button that you're talking about, yes, somewhere else.
Interesting. So let's.
So we're trying to add it under the 6.6, right? So what part of the app is that?
The part of the app. But here. So you say here. Because I don't have an empty. I don't know. Here.
No.
No. Because this is the widget build. Okay. Okay, so this is what I need to add, right? Maybe with a different name. Okay.
Not exactly. So I told you the name. You're gonna be when I show you this, where you find that out, you're gonna be like, oh, this is so obvious. But the widget is called. So you see how that widget is called floating action button. The widget we're going to be added is called raised button. So that's the hint, and that goes somewhere else. It doesn't go there. Well, I guess technically you could put it there, but
if I so here let me do something. So if I do here raised button,
ed, yeah.
Maybe it doesn't have a tooltip. Huh? Can I comment a line on this?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We got to remove the code at the bottom because that's
let me. Okay, so this is a different button.
Yeah.
Does it keep works? Okay, it still works. Yeah. Okay, so but okay, so we are so this works because the scaffolds returns these sort of things, so we can change the class here, the style.
Yeah.
This is basically the style of the button. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So the reason it's called there's a separate property for floating action button is because it's floating on top. So it's not the app bar is the top part, body is the middle part, and floating action is on top. So that's why it has a separate section. But we want to add it into the main section and under the
into the main section. So inside here, no, the body. Okay, so we should add something like this in a different part. So what I don't understand is, so we should put this here. But okay, so the return, so we should override this return scaffold somewhere.
No. Nope.
Because this is this is a widget.
Yes.
So my app, material app. Let's see.
You want me to keep drawing out the widget tree for you, and then maybe you could figure it out through there, because I think that could potentially help.
Yeah. I ask for more help. Yeah, thank you.
Let's do it. So we're gonna put this extra because then it helps it pop out like that. So after the material app, we are going to have my home page widget. My home page widget, we will have a scaffold widget.
Okay.
And then the scaffold widget has 3 widgets underneath it. First is the what's that called? App bar. Next is the column.
Body.
Yes, in the body goes a column, and then we have the floating action button widget that goes there. Let's put it a little bit better.
Column.
And then so the app bar, if you go up I'll expand the app bar a little bit.
Okay.
You'll see the app bar has one widget underneath it. So that's the
Okay. Because it was collapsed. So as I said, Robert. There is Robert on the.
yeah.
Robert is watching. Oh my god. Okay. So maybe body column max alignment. Because here we have the text.
Yeah. So
Oh.
the child of the column has two text widgets.
Which is this one that I've modified and the text. Okay. So we should add a button, a new button.
Yes.
So, but okay. Oh,
So if you see the children,
this is crazy.
So each
This is crazy,
widget, most of them has two types of child widgets. So there's either you see the floating action, just the
But
raise button
can I
has
do?
one. Yeah,
Can I do
that's
like
right.
this?
Yep.
No.
And you'll see a little
like
arrow under
this.
there, and you can hover over. It'll tell you you're missing unpressed.
Okay. Yeah. I'm super lazy. So on press.
Right.
Okay. I don't know. Press.
So no, it would be the same.
Show. No, maybe something that could change the text.
Okay, sure.
Something like that. I don't know. Change text. And then maybe it needs. Okay, so here it's complaining because it doesn't know what it is, but I can copy from here maybe. I don't know if I need something like this. I think that I'll copy here.
You don't need to, but it's nice, and you can change the icon to whatever you want it to be.
Add. I don't know, something like that.
You can try to type text maybe or something. I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess.
Okay, so now I want to do this. So here, in this, I could add something here.
Yeah.
A new function. Okay, so this is change text. Okay, change text. Okay. So we don't need this. But if I save, should I see the button? Oh. Oh. This is great. Okay. So I'm kind of happy with this. So for example, let's do something super simple. Let's try, for example, even with a static string. So for example, I would like to replace, I don't know, some text inside the application and change the style. But I'm getting excited. Yeah, I see something that's moving. Wow.
So you first need to define some sort of state for this because the current text is just a constant.
Yes. Okay. So help me here. So set state. But can I do this inside here?
No, because it needs to be So if you define the variable in here, it would be just a function private variable. We want to
here.
Yes.
Capital
S.
Okay. String. Yeah, but by the way, I'm using tab 9. I don't know if you have noticed that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Default. Something like that. Does it as okay? It's complaints. Okay, if I do something like this, but this is the type. Okay, so this is just a state, so I can just do something like this. I think modified.
Yep.
So this is okay. So Okay, so here, of course, I'm doing something silly, of course. So here I have this. Okay, the problem is that I should get some. Maybe I could add the text somewhere. Maybe it's the best solution instead of just messing out with the existing one. So now that I'm so good, let me check. I talked too early. I've lost the floating bar. Okay. Here. I know what to do. I love this. I don't know if this is a Flutter of the of Visual Studio Code thing, but it's nice. So here I could try to add text with the trailing comma, and here I can leave this, but I can this title.
Yeah, since it's already a string, you don't even need the quotes. You don't need to interpolate it. You can just remove the.
Let's try like this.
Quote. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Click the button.
So here I should have. Okay. So here is written. Okay. Here is written default because here is written default. So can I try?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
You did it, and now
great.
So when you do if you do a save and the hot reloads, it won't change because it saves the state over the time. So at the top you see the green circle at the where you see the pause. Yeah, so that's a hot restart. If you click the it'll restart the app and you'll see default again.
But this I think this is a good thing because it keeps the states in memory.
Yeah, so the bolt, the flash that you see, that's a hot restart. It keeps the state in memory, so you don't have to change stuff up all the time. You saw like the numbers we had never changed, but then if you want to do redo the whole run app thing, then you just do a hot restart. But you see, it's also really quick.
Nice. I'm super happy with my application. I already have some ideas, but for today, maybe it's enough. Maybe thank you so much, Tadas. I just wanted to ask you if it's hard or not to create the APK or not. Can we try to do this?
Yeah, open up the terminal.
Okay.
Just do.
What can? Okay, so it's a bit messy. Okay.
Just do Flutter build APK.
Okay. So this is a bit weird. Flutter build. Which name?
Oh, maybe it's just actually. Let me double check. It might just be Flutter build Android.
Let's see if I do just like this or dash help.
Oh yeah. That's the best one.
It's like in Docker. No. Flutter build.
I think it might be just -H.
Okay, one moment. Because here I am into PowerShell. No, it says that it doesn't recognize the Flutter. So let me. Maybe I should do this outside. Flutter is not recognized.
Yeah, it was Flutter build APK. I was right the first time.
Okay, but I need to do this outside, I think, because here I don't know why. Maybe I need to restart.
Because it's Windows.
I don't know and I don't care. Okay, so we should be here. So here I have Flutter. Okay, here I have Flutter. I don't know why. cd. Okay, so this is Flutter hello world. Okay, cd Flutter application. Okay, so here is Flutter. Let's see.
APK, no. Or yeah, that was
just to show Flutter help. Okay, with the Android APK, Android app bundle.
So there's two types. There's now two types of stuff you could add to the Play Store. I usually go with app bundle. I think it's a little bit easier, but APK still works.
I think APK is older. It's something that is older. Now they want to replace this with Okay, so build. I don't know if you need to put a path here. Just go with that.
Yeah, I think that might work, but I'm wondering. I think there might be some stuff we're missing.
Let's see. Let's see if we got an error. You're building a fat APK. Okay. Android ARM. Interesting. Yes. Android ARM.
There might be some signing configs and stuff we need, but
let's see. I know that this is hard stuff, but I can already proclaim that I've done what I wanted. So yeah. So we are at the end of this. But
I think you might need the key store and all that stuff to sign
you need
it.
the key store from the beginning.
Yeah, never mind. It might work because we're not signing the app.
Yeah, of
so
course. Yeah, I know that stuff. Yeah, just let me while we are building, let me check something that I already know. Flutter Google Admob, because I'm interested into see the integration, because I've done this with Unity. It's really a pain. I've done this with an application, but
I did a quick check before we started, and it seems not too bad. And they have a code lab for it. That's really nice, because these code labs are very, very, very good ways to learn Flutter, because these are actually made by Google.
Of course, I was expecting this. They hate Unity, but they love Flutter, of course. Yeah, I wanted to try this. Maybe not today, but yeah. And I have just another question. Oh,
I did it. There you go. You got the APK.
Inside. It also has created a folder build. Yeah. Of course.
There you go. There's your app.
There is this one.
Called app.
App. Here they go. The app. Okay. Okay, so maybe it's better. Yeah, let's show this like this. Maybe it's better. Was this one?
Yeah.
Build app generated or not?
I think it's outputs. And then APK. Release or debug, whichever one.
Oh,
there you go.
This one. No, this is great. This is really amazing. Yeah, because this is the most. Because I think, if you use something, for example, like Ionic, I've used that. They use something called like a capacitor, and sometimes maybe it can be strange. It could not work. I think in this case, I'm curious to see how it works with iOS. But I have just a couple of questions, Tadas. Then I'll let you go. Thank you so much for this. The first thing is that where can I change something like the manifest? For example, if you want to do the assigned app, do you interact directly with the Android manifest, or do you can do this in other ways?
So like a login and sign up, stuff like that?
For example, to add permissions to sing in the app, is there a different way? Or?
Yeah. No. So go to VS Code. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Go to there. You'll see there's an Android folder.
Okay.
And I think you're familiar with this part now.
I was some years ago. Yeah. Something. I still rock. Yeah.
So that's where you would add it, and so if you're working if you're building for both iOS and Android and web, you'll have 3 separate folders for web, iOS, Android, and then you can do the specific things in there. So, like let's say you need permissions or for notifications or something like that. You would have to update that.
I'm telling this because, for example, for Unity, I need to do this using a UI. So they don't give the permission to change the files directly, which was what you usually do if you use Android Studio. So I'm used to that, but it looks simpler to me.
Yeah, I can use the code here.
Which is basically like working in an Android application. And of course, you don't need I'm super. And a question to build an application for iOS, do you need to activate the developer account, the paid version, or not?
Pretty sure you do. Yeah. So I think technically to develop it, no, but to upload it to App Store and
No,
I
to
think to sign it,
upload, I'm sure, but I mean, can you at least do a build, a local build? Maybe yes.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. But like, yeah, to sign it and all that
Yeah,
stuff, you
of
need
course. No,
the
yeah,
application.
no, yeah, yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure
Yeah.
about that. I don't need to test. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
I
But I
think,
think you'll be able to work.
but I can do the build from a Windows machine.
For iOS, I don't think
Yeah.
you can. And I don't. There's some ways so you can get like a virtual machine, like So Code Magic allows you to boot into a virtual machine where that is a Mac. So then you can
Well,
try that out. But I
yeah.
think it's paid. So
Yeah, but this is not something related to Flutter. It's something that you can have on your machine, I think.
yeah. So Code Magic, they started with like it was a CI/CD tool for Flutter, and it basically just
Yeah,
helps you do
I'm
stuff. But
thinking
they do
something.
more than Flutter.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking. I don't know if you can connect like your Mac with the Windows Live Share. Maybe I don't know. Try to build. I don't know.
Maybe.
That looks that is kind of crazy, but okay. So I think that we are done, Tadas. Thank you so
I have a
much.
question for you.
Yeah, I give it Flutter really 10 on 10. Yeah, because it looks really simple. The things that okay, maybe let's talk about what I liked and what I didn't like.
Yeah, that was my question. I was gonna say, what are
Yeah,
your first impressions
yeah.
of Flutter?
Okay, first impression, a little bit hard to configure, but it's not Flutter fault. So he had found some issues. So maybe yeah, and as I said, I fought a lot with the Java path, setting the Flutter path, but maybe on a Mac it's a bit different. So I was a bit worried about the setup, but we did that. So this could be a problem. Maybe if you get I don't know upset, you can give up. Yeah, but it was not my case because I also had you here. And this is the only thing that I didn't like. So yeah, it was a bit strange at the
One time.
yeah, and
It's a one-time thing only, so it's not too bad.
yeah, no, yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What I really liked is it has been the part when you write the code. So if I've never seen a Dart file in my life, so
Mhm.
I don't know if I've been good or not, but it looks very dry. Yeah, very dry
Yeah.
code. So when you don't see a lot of stuff, yeah. And I can say that, for example, I like that it has a semicolon instead of, for example, like Python. I prefer this style that you don't have to look about the indentation. But this is a personal thing, of course. So I like that they have this semicolon instead of just using tabbing. For example, like Go, they don't have the semicolon, but it's not a problem for me.
You notice automatic formatting too.
Yeah, it should have.
Like if you put some spaces, so every time you save, it formats that stuff. So let's say if you highlight,
this is crazy. If I go, yeah, okay.
right, and then you click save, fix it for you.
It's when you save. Strange.
Yeah, on the save. Yeah. So if you remove the comma, so like remove that comma right there,
Like this.
or anywhere, I guess. Yeah, remove it and then save. You'll say you put it on the same line now. So that comma separates, gives you new lines and makes stuff more readable. So then you can add.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. I like a lot this element like text reset button because it's something, for example, that I also have in Unity. So you have this element that you can put. I like, for example, I don't think that you can just modify the XML, but sometimes it's really messy. In Android, I've done that. It's a bit of pain. So you don't modify directly the XML, the layout on Android, I think. You work like this.
So I don't have to modify it much, but for stuff like Firebase or notifications and things like that, where you need to enable permissions or something, then you gotta do some stuff in there, but not often.
Nice. So okay, and the part that I like the most is that you create these functions that do something. So this is was my favorite part, because I was thinking about how can I do something. So this is a custom function that you want to call inside a widget.
Yep.
And I really I like this. This is super simple to understand. I need maybe to wrap my head around this set state function, but that's okay. And that's it. Right.
So yeah, the set state basically calls the build, and that build function that you see is what is actually the UI that's getting generated inside every widget. So the set state basically says reload that build function.
Yeah, for example, I can say this my idea also to the people that are still watching. But for example, I have this idea because I've done these interviews. So I'd like to do something very simple. So like a scroll view with all the people, with the picture and the link on YouTube, for example, or I don't know. And then you can just scroll them, click one, and it opens an external link, for example. This is just an example. And then I'd like maybe to add the banner. The banner part is the part that I'd like to work more, because I've already a Google Admob account set up. Now I've also Google AdSense activated. I'm waiting for review from YouTube, so for YouTube monetization. So thank you so much, Tadas. This has been really great. I need to watch some of your videos now, so sorry. I need to go now, but
I'll get some watch time from this.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you did pretty good for your first time too. I feel like
okay, so
hopefully
have I passed or not?
You passed. I'll give you a C plus.
Oh, nice. That's great. Thank you.
But yeah, just I think the biggest concepts to remember in Flutter is just everything is a widget. When you draw that widget tree out, it just makes sense at the bottom. And like, I mean, we didn't fill it out, so you saw the column when we started had 2 widgets, right? And now the column has 4 widgets underneath it. So,
and I think that this is exactly how it draws the stuff.
Yes, exactly. So that's why when you do set state within the home page and everything underneath it gets reloaded.
Nice.
So,
I would be so curious to try this on iOS, but let's try. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah. But thank you so much. And maybe another thing that maybe I'll check is how to make an HTTP request. But I'm sure that you can do this inside the application. So I don't know. Does it have like a special package?
Yep. The package is called HTTP.
Perfect. I like that. So let me close. Let me go back. Let me see. This is already. If I do like this, okay. So we are back to the interview style. Yeah. So thank you so much. This has been one of my best live streams from my point of view, because I've learned so much. Yeah. And thank you so much.
You did pretty good.
Yeah.
You got your first app. I feel like I think the thing that amazes me about Flutter is, all right, we have like all that comments over there, but you look at this app, it's not like it doesn't do much, but there's a good amount of stuff in there. Like you got the app bar, you got a floating button, like there's a lot of things in there, and it's not much code at all. It's probably like 20, 30.
No, because we have a lot of comments, but you can remove that, of course. And of course, we have started this app that has this something to get started that. But I can see that there are very few lines of code. I think less than 50. No, way less. We have some lines, and that's it. Yeah. And here, for example, you can create with different can do inside this changes different things if you want, for example.
Yeah, you could minimize that. You can make that could be one line of code if you want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So thank you so much. I'm really thrilled about this. When let's be honest. Let's be honest. When I've seen a problem with Java, I thought, okay, this life is ruined.
Yeah, I got scared too, but
we made
it worked
it.
out.
Thank you. You also did the Stack Overflow for me, so thank you so much. Yeah, it will be great. I like to be a Stack Overflow assistant. This could be a job. Okay. Yeah, we are done. Thank you all for coming. Let me see if you have some question, but no. But thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for coming. Yeah. Let me.
Thank you for having me.
Just
Give me a chance to push Flutter for you. Now I'm going to see you going all the time like, oh yeah, Flutter's the best thing.
Yeah, those, yes. And I'll put the link of Tadas in the description. I'll share now. Let me go. I have a job to do on my socials now. Yeah. Thank you.